Yo, yo, what's the deal? This is 6 Cents here with a demo of my step sequencer that I created in the environment window of Logic Pro X. So hopefully you don't catch a seizure looking at this. But warning, there are many cables that you are going to see. All right. And boom. All right. So I'm just going to scroll over to the left, to the right here. And just scroll down the middle so you can see the chaos, organized chaos that I created to create this. All right. And let's see, we're going to move over a little bit. All right, there's a little bit more. Boom, boom. Okay, so now I'll show you just another layer that I had to make. All right, so we have, the 8 bars. You can play up to 8 bars, create up to 8 bars, play up to 8 consecutively. Okay. Here's the bars set up. So I have all the bars here that I had to route, kind of individually. And this is what the step sequencer looks like, showing the cables. But I have a screen set where it just highlights the step sequencer, okay? So here are the 8 bars. Let's get down to business, okay? As you see in the video, I also have my Quneo on cam. Okay, now the Quneo is actually fully integrated with this step sequencer. So I can have full control of this step sequencer using the Quneo. All right, and all right, so I think that's enough talking. I'm just going to show you how this works. Okay, so I'm just going to select master selector there and press play. Now, first off, I'm going to explain to you what you are seeing here, okay? Right here on the left side, you have mutes, okay? There's 8 rows, and for each of the 8 rows, you have a mute button. You have where you can change the key of each row, okay? Here you have key modes, all right? You have 30 key modes set up. All right, then you have here, this is going to follow exactly where the beat is falling, okay? These are the octaves, so I have +3 from -2, okay? So this would basically be C1, okay? You have up to 8 bars, all right? Then you have where you can play up to 8 bars. So this is basically where you select, you can play 1 bar, 2 bars, 4 bars, or 8 bars. Here you have, of course, up to 16 MIDI channels you can select from to output to. You have a clear button to clear the pattern. You have a reset button that would reset all the values to 0. You have a master volume fader. This is connected to the master volume, not the output fader. And this is a dim switch, which is also located on the master fader, except it actually doesn't output or receive any MIDI data. So I had to create that manually in the environment window. So when I press it on, okay, it drops to -20 dB. Okay, I have an on and off switch. I have a humanize, which randomizes the velocities that are outputted from the notes or instruments that are played, okay? And this here shift, okay, this actually goes up to 11, and that's for the transposition of a note. So you'll have right here, we start on C. If I have this scale in chromatic scale, and I wanted to start it on D, that's a D chromatic scale, okay? And then so on and so forth, all right? So that's that. And here you can select that, and it'll change all of these, okay? And then the same thing over here. I can change the C-2, and this will change all of these at once, in case you wanted to transpose all of these to a higher octave instead. But that's pretty much it. That's the whole setup there. You'll see on the right-hand side we have a little menu. I have 4 sets of selections where I can select set 1 through 4, piano, which is in keys, synths, drums, orchestral, okay? In piano, I have a couple of pianos, synths, you have your synths, drums, you have drums there, and orchestral instruments, you have about 20 orchestral instruments. I have my screen sets. Now this is all integrated with my keyboard, so I can just turn some knobs and change those values. All right, so I can just, you see that? All right, so I'm gonna select number 3. We're gonna start with just the drums, okay? Now I'm gonna press play, and we're gonna actually play with this and show you how this works, okay? So I'm gonna press play, and of course you don't hear anything, but you do see the LED light, okay? Now also on the Quneo, you will see the LED light running across the bottom, okay? And you also see the LED lights blinking. Now when they all blink at once, that's beat 1, okay? So here goes. I know from playing with this that the first row is actually the kick, okay? So I'm gonna select the kick, then I'm gonna do some snares, and we're gonna start a drum beat real quick, all right? Here goes. All right, boom, okay. All right, so now you see that I'm at probably okay, so at 93 beats per minute, all right? So let's just make a basic drum beat, okay? So now we got the kicks. You see on the kicks I have that outputting those LED lights like that. Here's the snare. Okay, so right there, you have your drum beat, okay? So now, I'm gonna switch it to the next pattern, okay? So it cleared it all off, all right? Now I'm on the next pattern. If you look, it's still going across. I'll start with, actually I'll do the first drum beat that I just did, right? So we'll do just a 1, 2. Well, and then we'll do hi-hats on the off beats. Okay. And that's it for now. I mean, I don't want to, waste too much time here. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it back to pattern 1. Okay. Now I'm going to change it to 2 bars. Okay. Now, if you look at the screen, it's following the first pattern and then the second pattern, okay? Now, it works all the way up to pattern 8, okay? And you'll see that it just keeps on. And I can always switch it back to pattern, just 1 bar. And if you're looking, you can rewind it if you want. But you see that by me pressing the buttons on the Quneo is actually changing these values over here, okay? So that is my step sequencer. Now, the reason why I have, all these modes, okay, is because I just wanted to have the capability of basically creating a melody on the fly, just playing with a couple of buttons on the Quneo, all right? So we'll just do that real quick, and let's try just a regular minor scale. We'll do minor, that's a C, C sharp, D, let's do a D sharp minor, all right? So that's that. Now what I have to do is I have to clear these patterns, okay? So I'll just press play real quick, clear the patterns. All right, I'll clear that pattern. All right, now we'll go back to pattern 1. All right, now I'm going to change the set to piano. All right, so let me just make sure the piano is selected here. All right, now I'll change that piano also. Not too fond of that one. All right, and also I'm going to change the octave, put it a little bit higher of an octave, okay? So let's try that. Now I'm going to change that to 2 bars, okay? Okay, so you get my point. I'm in a D sharp minor scale, and I just made a 2-bar melody, okay? Now, really, all I have to do at this point is just press record, and it'll actually record my 2-bar melody, okay? So this is the full step sequencer I wanted to show you guys. Thank you for watching. God bless, happy producing, and subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think. Peace.